Hello again, everybody, and welcome to another one of my casts. I'm gonna be trying to upload these daily. Maybe I'll do about like 5 or 6 a week. Hopefully I'll keep up with that, and I'll gain some users, viewers like you. And what I got for you guys today is I got a match by LighTofHeaveN. He's going to be playing Riki, and I found his. I did confirm that it was him by going to his Steam profile, and I found Dendy's actual profile as his friend, and his name was LighTofHeaveN. So the likelihood that there's two LighTofHeavens that are both friends with Dendy is probably pretty low. Anyways, we're gonna see how he plays, and everyone else is just a pub from what I can tell. We got on the dire side, we got Riki, as I said. We have Shadow Shaman. We got a Bat Rider that's going to be mid. And we got a Doombringer. It's going to be bottom. And I'm going to assume that Lifestealer is headed for the jungle since everyone else can. Since Doombringer can take a solo lane. We have the Shadow Shaman and Riki top. That'll be fine. And Bat Rider can also take mid. On the Radiant side, we got Sand King, who's a popular pick. Weaver, who can deal lots of harass. We got Invoker mid, which is typical because he needs those early levels to get up all these freaking spells. Well, not spells, but, you know, points that he puts into the spells and blah blah blah. Can't explain Invoker in like 3 seconds. Not even that I really know how to play Invoker that well. And we got down bottom, we got a... Alrighty. We got a first blood while I was explaining stuff. This game is paused, so we're gonna wait until that comes back, but it looks like he got 1 point in backstab, so Shackle probably held him there while the backstab was dealt all the damage, is what I'm going to assume happened. Weaver only has his his ability to go invisible, so here's the unpause coming back, so he wasn't able to deal anything back to help out Sand King. Anyways, we're gonna go back to the bottom lane. We got Shadow Demon and Spirit Breaker. I don't know, I'd say this is a weak lane. Shadow Demon and Spirit Breaker. Shadow Demon really just can take a lane all by himself. Spirit Breaker is a huge ganker, so hopefully he'll be moving around a bunch to see if he can get some early kills in to give him the farm he needs to be good. Doombringer, yeah, fine solo laning. He's got his ability, Scorched Earth, that can allow him to run away, heal back health. As well as damage health. Level Death is a decent nuke, and his Devourer gives him some nice farm if he uses it that way. And also his ultimate is just irritating. Lifestealer, he's going to be in the jungle, as usual. Take a Stout Shield, you know, bring up Feast. Mid lane we got Bat Rider. He's going to be playing against Invoker. Invoker is now level 3. Bat Rider is just about level 3. So it looks like Invoker has a tiny bit of an edge. He's got, what, 4 last hits versus 2 last hits. And he's got 2 denies, so we'll see how this lane turns out. I'd say if Invoker can play it well, he will be the stronger in the lane. Although they are kind of hitting the creeps more than I'm used to seeing players hit creeps. Wonder how that's going to go out. Anyways, Riki coming up here top lane. He's got 7 last hits. LighTofHeaveN. Looking like the best on the map so far. That's going to be great for him. Once he gets that permanent invisibility, we'll watch him roam around and gank people, I'm sure. And I wonder if they're going to try to go on each other. Nope, he's just going to back away from Weaver right here. And bottom lane, we got this pushed out. We got Lifestealer coming way out of the jungle to come down here. I'm not sure why. These Doombringer is definitely way further ahead than he needs to be. And it looks like they're just going to back off. They're now at the tower. Needs to heal up a little bit, so maybe he'll send off his Scorched Earth. Top lane, we got Shadow Shaman doing some creep pulling. It's a good idea. It's Riki even more farm, which is excellent. Pretty nice last hit. I'm pretty good with the last hitting. I'm really terrible at it when the tower's there. Let's see if he'll get this one. There, he does get it, which isn't really that exciting. He's got 1 point in smokescreen. Smokescreen is... I didn't realize that they gave you a miss rate advantage, and he's going to blink in just to irritate Weaver, and then the stun coming out from Sand King. Sand King taking out Shadow Shaman, and now Riki is looking a little bit further out of place than he needs to be. He's going to try to get one last backstab. Nope, he goes invisible before this can happen, and Weaver is able to finish him off. That that ability, the invisible ability, deals damage over time, so that's what was able to finish him off. Sand King narrowly escaping that one. Looks like Doombringer doesn't have a whole lot of health against these two people. A nice combination of a stun with Spirit Breaker and something coming out from probably an illusion, a disruption coming out from Shadow Demon should be able to send him off. And it looks like Batrider went down to Invoker middle lane, and I missed that one. Sorry about that. So Invoker may be taking the lead here. Batrider at level 5, whereas Invoker's he's got almost level 7. Lifestealer now lower on the levels than he should be. I really don't know why he went down the bottom lane like that, because that wasted a ton of time for him. Early game, you need those. You just focus on getting levels more than worrying about different lanes. If you screwed up a lane, you just go with it. Unless it's like really, really awful. But Doombringer solo shouldn't be that bad. Riki coming in with Blink Strike. Now Weaver is going to try to get away. He's taken, yeah, so he's going with the Swarm, probably sending that off to try to deal some harass, although it's not really working out too well because Riki's already got a, I'm going to assume Invoker's going to be coming back. Because that would be pretty lame. He was doing pretty well. But yeah, Shadow Shaman and Riki is a good combination because that long shackle that deals DPS damage and the backstab coming out from Riki will deal just a lot of damage. And he's just going to push in this middle lane while he has a chance. He has 12 last hits right now, and he has his bottle. Really hope Invoker comes back. So here we go. We got some action going on down to Sand King. And we got a Hex coming out from hit on Weaver.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And the middle tower still being pushed out. Lifesteal still in the jungle. We got Doombringer. Could be, if Invoker was here, he could come down and... I don't know why they haven't sent this off. Spirit Breaker could definitely charge in. And probably get us himself a Doombringer. Doombringer walking around. I wonder what he's trying to get right here. Maybe he thought they were pulling creeps? No creeps there for him to find. We got action top lane. We got the Shadow Shaman taking some damage from Weaver, but they're not going to be able to finish off that kill. Now Riki's going to chase Weaver into the jungle. Weaver just doesn't have enough. Oh, there it is. He finally has enough for the invis. And he's going to get away that way. Now we got a disruption coming out on Doombringer, as I said, but he has plenty of health right now. That won't be too much of a problem. Spirit Breaker can be really punishing in game, in public games. If you don't have if you have a team that keeps going off on their own and he keeps being able to spot them. So Invoker is now back. He's going to be a little under leveled, which is disappointing, but they should be able to come back from that. He can just pick off, if you have plenty of vision, he can just pick off enemy heroes, weak ones, and just charge from across the map and deal tons of damage. They're diving this top tower right here, and Shadow Shaman is level 6, so they're going to push it like that, and all they need to do, so they shouldn't be chasing Riki. Riki's now invisible. He's level 6. They need to go back and defend this tower, but it looks like Shadow Shaman was like caught in his own illusion. I don't know. Maybe he's caught in his own wards. Riki coming in to finish off the kill up top there, and I don't think he got the last. I don't. Yeah, he didn't get the last hit there on the tower. But that's okay. He still has a poor man shield and power treads already, so it's not going to be too much of a problem. They're going to push in this tier 2 tower is going to be dealt some damage while the rest of the team is down. Sets off a south. There's one left. He's going to come back in. So now we have Invoker level 7 versus Bat Rider, who is also level 7 now. So they are smoked. He is smoked. No, he just has an Invis rune, and Doombringer's going to go in. They might try to get a sticky. Yeah, there we go. The lasso is not up though. Or the lasso is up, but he didn't go for it. He went for the sticky napalm. Just to push him back. They're just going to try to take the tower. They didn't really want the kill. And the wards still have 20 seconds left. He has enough mana for it, so if they can survive for this long, they'll be able to set those off. It doesn't look like it. Bat Rider's going in too far right now. Way out of position. Way out of position. We got top lane. We got 2 heroes versus Riki. He's going to have to back out from that one. He can't take both of them. Riki's very good at pulling people away, making sure ganking them when they're off on their own. And as I was saying, the smoke screen, I didn't realize how much of a miss rate it deals, as well as the silence. So you just can't fight Riki when you're in that smoke screen. You just have to get out, because up to a 70% miss chance is that's missing 70% of your damage if you're a right-click hero. No, Shadow Shaman's going to take the middle lane while Bat Rider comes back. See, Riki here, he has been diving pretty far, which he can do because he has invisibility, but he doesn't engage when he doesn't have the advantage. He knows what he's going to... LighTofHeaveN knows what he's going to be up against. And he doesn't dive something that he can't finish off. He knew when that tower went down, he knew that that tower had low life, and he could just kill Weaver and then kill the tower before the tower could kill him, and that's what he wanted to go for. Because if he tried to run from the tower without killing it, he probably would have died. The tower does have true sight, so the tower can see him even though he's invisible. And now he's caught out by Sand King, who is going to set off the epicenter, but goes the wrong way. Oh, now he's found it, coming back, and Weaver finishes him off. No, Sand King does finish him up, but Weaver deals a lot of damage final. And now Lifesteal is going to come in to defend the top tower. Middle tower being pushed in at this time. Invoker trying to pull the creeps away to deal with it. And Lifesteal doesn't want to get stunned up here. That would be a major problem. Burrow Strike is up. He can't go in on these two. He needs to be able to deal right clicks to be able to tank anything. So looks like they're gonna back off though. Even though they actually don't have to. There's no reason that they need to back off here. Maybe they realize that. Maybe they're just buying TP scrolls, or nope. Just I don't know what they bought. Finished up a bank. I don't know. Anyways, here we go. They're gonna continue to pressure this since no one is TPing top. Riki, they're just kind of giving up. Where's Riki headed? Riki's headed down bottom lane. And Invoker is using his Shadow Ghost Walk to get looking for the rune, which he needs. He only has 200 mana. Double damage rune. Doesn't have a bottle. He'll just take it anyway. Maybe he'll set off his magic wand here to get some. Yep, he sets off to get the mana points back, and now he's behind Bat Rider, setting off the cold snap. That's going to be the end of Bat Rider. There, that was a nice play by Invoker. And now we have Riki diving pretty far. Finishes off himself a Shadow Fiend, but something I want you to note again, there is no one else here. So if there are other, there's no one else here. Plus he has three of his friends here, so you can't just dive for no reason. And that's not what he did. He dove because he knew he still had the advantage. So top lane here, still getting pushed out. They're trying to harass Lifestealer. Lifestealer is doing a pretty good job of defending this. They haven't been able to stun him up. If they were able to do that, they would probably be able to push him back from the tower. Bat Rider coming in way early with the sticky napalm. Yeah, he's not even hitting any creeps with it. So I'm not sure why he sent that off. Cold Snap coming off onto him, and he's just diving this Invoker. He thinks he's just going to be able to get a kill by diving, but that's just not true. Especially when the tower is right there. And they're just feeding the Invoker. doesn't, yeah, really, there's just, yeah. That was poor decision, Ryder. Very poor decision. Wow, we got Riki already with the Sanjin Yasha. He has 52 last hits. And Spirit Breaker has 65. That's good as well. But let's see, how many kills does he have? Riki has 4 kills. I've probably missed a bunch of those. Tier 1 tower goes down. Lifestealer is not going to be able to defend that forever. He has a decent amount of gold. Should be getting up armlet. Let's see if we can. What does he need for an armlet? I don't actually remember how to build it. He could get something with this right now. Should probably get some haste gloves again, because he already has a power tread, so that would give him even more attack speed. Should be excellent. And they're gonna group up middle lane here. Riki blink striking in and silencing Invoker with the smoke screen. Disruption coming out into Invoker to try to save him from the damage, but he's gonna be finished off by Doombringer. Riki gonna take out the illusions. And Shadow Demon is doomed, so he has to try to sit back. We got 3 heroes middle lane, which is going to be a problem for them. 2 good heroes are harassing. Shadow Demon and Weaver. But we have a ward trap that just no, he does get the ward trap, and then when he goes invisible to get away from them, is able to phase through the wards, and now Doombringer is too far. Nope, they already finished off because Riki showed up. And now they're going to go on to Weaver right here. The Weaver now going invisible. 2 of his heroes trying to... And we got a shackle coming out onto him, and that was the combination that they were looking for. And that's going to be the mid tower. So I haven't seen too many... did he even have any... No, he has 0 kills. He hasn't been ganking like he needs to be at this point. Spirit Breaker, that is. And Batrider just kind of doing his thing. He hasn't been too much of a help. This Shadow Demon Shackle combination has been lethal for the Radiant side. Invoker's doing pretty well though, I think. What do we got? We got 3 and 1. Yeah, that's not bad. That is not bad. Shadow Demon also with 3 kills. Breaker just farming in the jungle here. He's got a Mask of Madness, so he has lifesteal. It looks like he just wanted to maximize his bash potential. Wonder if he's going... Here he comes. He's going to come in, try to get Batrider, who is way out of position again. He's going to hit him, bash him up, set off the Mask of Madness, and finish him off. Now the Lifestealer is going to be cut out by the entire team. While the Dire all come in, they go onto Lifestealer. Riki coming in with some silence. He's going to be disrupted and disappears from my map. And now we have Doombringer coming in to try to push up something. We got Serpent Wards, and we got a nice Shackle right in front of the Serpent Wards. They're going to take him down, and and Weaver's going to go down to Riki. Wow, Riki got the last hit on Shadow Demon as well. So that was an incredible triple kill right there for Riki. The synergy on the Dire is much greater than the synergy on the Radiant side. I don't really see a whole lot of good synergy here. I can't really think of any good, real strong combinations for these two. And then here we go. We got the top lane is pushed, but the middle lane's going to be pushed now, and so is the bottom lane. So this is going to be a problem for the Dire side. They're trying to defend the... They set off a glyph to delay the tower, but I don't know if that really needed to be set off for that tower, because they're just not going to defend it. That tower goes down to Riki. Riki gets the last hit on it, and we have Sand King coming in middle lane. So Doombringer is going to be able to tank up the damage. He's going to distract them. Riki's going to come in with a smoke screen every team fight and just increase the miss chances. Batrider could drag people into Riki, but he hasn't been playing very well, and the shackle is just always going to screw them up royally. Epicenter could deal a lot of damage, but there's a lot of I don't know. It's a good ability, but it doesn't finish him off. So here we go. We got the Weaver going down to Riki right now. Yeah, and it also slows by 25%. So the smoke screen, you need that ability to be successful with Riki. Do not negate that ability. Just don't just pop out of nowhere and try to get a kill that way. You only get one hit in, maybe two, and then you'll blink strike, but it won't do a whole lot for you with that. With this smoke screen, you'll be able to get a couple of them. If you're in a team fight, you're really screwed up because smoke screen lasts for 6 seconds. 75% miss chance for 6 seconds is huge. And he picks up his diffusal blade, which will allow him to slow enemies. Also a good idea. Pretty much necessary on Riki as well. And the diffusal, if you don't know, summoned units, very powerful against summoned units. You can pretty much take out a warlock real easily with a diffusal blade. It'll deal tons of damage. Not the warlock. The warlock's ultimate. I don't actually remember what the name of it is, but that big fiery demon thing. Using it on that, you can pretty much take him out with a Riki. Just alone. And he's just farming their jungle because he can. No reason not to at this point. We got a gank coming out of here. Spirit Breakers charging into Batrider, who they know hasn't been playing well. They got the stun up. Mask of Madness going to be popped off. Damage is going to be dealt. Ooh, but we got a Hex coming out onto him. Tried to get the ward trap. Wasn't able to make it, but finished him off with a shackle. This Shadow Shaman is right on point. Yeah, tornado to push Lifestealer back, and they're gonna take the mid tower, which is good because they only have one other tower. Now Batrider has decided to leave the game or reconnect. I don't really know. In and out. He didn't die there. If he died there, I would have maybe expected him to leave, but maybe he'll be back. It's hard to predict with these pub matches who's gonna be who's gonna stay the whole game. Dooming a creep. Yeah, so Riki got himself a monster kill down bottom lane that I missed, except now we got a gank coming down onto him. You can tell because it's got the icon. He can't see it until the Spirit Breaker gets closer. I wonder if he will notice and try to do something about it. Doesn't really have a whole lot. Now he should know. There we go. We got the stun. We got the dust coming out. Tons of damage. Gonna be able to misses that one hit. That one hit would have done a lot of damage. If he can find some way to catch up to Riki, that diffusal blade is slowing him down way too fast, and the Charge of Darkness is up now, but it won't be able to finish him off. That diffusal charge was very important in that fight right there. Riki would have probably gone down otherwise. And he's just going to charge himself away to just get out of that situation because he was having a little bit of problem with Lifestealer and Doombringer. They were charging him. Charging after him. At this point, what they really need to deal with is Riki, the Radiant. Someone needs to buy some Sentry Wards or more Dust of Appearance. He's got one left, and you just pop him down in a team fight. Either the Dust of Appearance or the Sentry Ward, pop him down there. Gem of True Sight, yeah, it's good. There comes Batrider. Gem of True Sight is good, but it's problematic in that you can lose it, and that a good player will know. Or he's not back. And a good player will know you have it because he'll be checking. He'll click on you, see if you have it or not, and you usually can only surprise someone once with that. And here we go. We got Spirit Breaker trying to charge on to a creep, and not Doombringer because they don't have any wards. They need some kind of, probably, you know, maybe like a ward over in the jungle, somewhere, this area. Any ward would help out Spirit Breaker a lot. Shadow Demon disrupting Doombringer. And the tornado is going to keep them from continuing their push. They saw that they had 4 versus 4. They probably could have taken it, but their initiation was gone because they got hit. All of them got hit with the tornado. Now Weaver coming with a haste rune. He doesn't have a radiance. Doesn't have a whole lot of anything really. Only 48 last hit, so pretty underfarmed for Weaver. And now I hear another Spirit Breaker coming in. He's going to go on Doombringer, who is now a little further back than they want to be. Sets off his Dust of Appearance at the right time, but Riki still dealing a ton of damage. Doombringer goes down to the epicenter, and that's the only death so far. And another Shackle and Warding right onto Invoker. He's been on target with all of those. And we get another smoke screen coming onto Weaver, who is out of position. And goes down to Riki, who is now godlike. I've never seen so many Shackle wards go off. Batrider purchases a Blink Dagger, and Spirit Breaker gets a Black King bar, which is a good idea for Spirit Breaker. Don't know so much about the Blink Dagger. Blink Dagger would be good. You blink in with Batrider, drag him off. That'd be a good idea, but his initiation has been pretty poor. And here we go. We got Sand King coming in, getting hexed up immediately. Gonna get taken down, focused down, and another Shackle right as he came out. That was like half a second that he had before. You know, I'm getting jumbled up in my speed. He was about half a second right after Spirit Breaker could be attacked. And Riki finishes. Riki's just too farm now, and he can just deal tons of damage. He's got a Manta style. And he's there. He goes. We got a Batrider pull, and that's gonna help him finish off. Weaver. So 2 heroes that can do long stuns where Riki can just deal damage. That's a great combination.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, the top tower is being pushed in. Just about all lanes are being pushed in, except with Doombringer, he's going to push in the bottom lane. Top lane's pushed in. Lifestealer going to come up here, deal with the creep wave. The Radiant can't get out of their base, basically. Although they can right now because Lifestealer is alone. Sand King going to come in with a Mist Burrow Strike early on that. I guess not that early. Rage, and they're gonna hit him. They're gonna stun him up a little bit, and he's going to go invisible. What the heck just happened there? Oh, he went inside. Sorry, he went inside one of his creeps. Using his ultimate. They figured out where he was, and they're gonna finish him off. Batrider coming in. He knows that they were just there, because he knows his friend just died, and he's pretty squishy, so he really has no business being here alone. If they stood around here a little bit longer, push this up a little bit further, Roshan's going to be taken out right now. If they pushed up a little bit further, you know, that Batrider would have been a dead Batrider. They have no wards, no nothing to know this is happening, so couldn't really do anything about it. Riki picks up the Ages of the Immortal. Let's see what we got here. We got Spirit Breaker. Trying to find something up here. Now he's gonna, if he comes back again, he'll find himself a Batrider. But he backs away just a second too early. And now they've found themselves Weaver down bottom lane. They're gonna go into him. And a Hex up onto him. Shackled again. Riki is there. I didn't even see him. 2 hits and he's down. Riki now has plus 68 agility, so 83 plus 68, and his backstab deals 1.25 times his agility. So too much damage coming out from here to be coming out from Riki to be able to withstand his power. He's got agility plus on Manta, power treads on agility. So is a poor man shield. That gives him a little bit of agility, and more agility on the diffusal blade. And he finds himself a Spirit Breaker. Gonna go into him with that slow, with that silence. Spirit Breaker just can't get away.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, so you'll notice that every time Riki comes out of invisibility,
Tower is under attack.
every time Light of Heaven takes him out of invisibility, Riki sends off a smoke screen. And Epicenter coming in is going to hold him off, but now he is a little bit screwed because Riki. I guess that's all you really need to say.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
You got Lifestealer just purchasing up a Hyperstone. And that middle barracks are going to go down.
Middle barracks
Doesn't look like they have anything to be able to deal with this. This might be GG. We got Sand King down. Invoker is level 15. Pretty weak in the items.
Radiant's top tower is under
Needs to be
attack.
able to do something. You know, he's looking at Cold Snap and EMP. Doesn't really need EMP because I think the problem is Riki and not so much the magic damage. Although not having to worry about Shadow Shaman's shackle would be important, would be good. And they're gonna find themselves Weaver, who pushes in, pulls off his ultimate to pull himself back 5 seconds earlier, and that is that. So he's able to get out from that. He wasn't able to finish off Doombringer, but that's all right.
Radiant's top
Well, it's not
barracks
all
are
right,
under
but
attack.
at least he didn't die. Riki's gonna take out this top barracks. Gonna finish off the melee barracks as well, and it looks like they are calling GG on this one.
Radiant's top
Two
barracks
heroes
are
in the
under attack.
fountain are done with the game, and that's gonna be GG. So I hope you enjoyed Light of Heaven. I hope you enjoyed watching me commentate on him.
Radiant's
It's
middle
really
tower
good,
is under
really
attack.
strong Riki play. He requires a lot of awareness of positioning. He requires a lot of just sort of clever play. You can't just run in and deal damage, you know, like with like a Skeleton King might be able to do. Or Brewmaster can do the same thing if you started him off pretty well. But Riki needs the correct initiation, and he hit it just about every time. He had the right teammates to do it as well, with long stuns that were able to help him out and help him really finish out those early kills that he needed to, you know, sort of get out of control.
Is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And an out of control Riki, there's just not a whole lot you can do about it. He's just gonna... Did I just see him purchase up a butterfly just for the heck of it? Yeah, sure, why not? Why not get a butterfly? Weaver is disconnected from the game, and now Shadow Demon's going to be focused down on and finished off. They just need to take out these towers over here, and they'll be good. They have all nope. Sorry, they have bottom barracks is still not down yet. Looks like Lifestealer is leaving to go get the creep wave or something like that. And now they're going to focus on the middle towers. Riki's sitting in the middle. Sitting back here, probably doesn't... Yeah. Alright, now he's decided to come out. But it is the end of the game. That's going to be GG. And thank you guys for tuning in and watching. I really appreciate the views. And maybe subscribe to my YouTube channel. Maybe give me a little comment. Say you like it. Say if you don't like it. Be nice about it, please. Alright, this Love is Dead, signing off.